I want to explain to you how to create killer lead nurturing emails this year, how to really optimize your process, how to make sure that you're constantly you're driving traffic to your digital assets. It can be your website, it can be your landing page or whatever. Okay. So here's a snapshot I want you to really pay attention to. Basically, if you think about having emails, you have to think about lead nurturing. You have to think about engagement. You have to think about the kind of target audience you are going after. So, but before I get into the nitty gritty, I want to explain to you what lead nurturing email really is. So, a lead nurturing email is a targeted, personalized message designed actually to guide potential customers through the sales funnel and to your brand's desired action, like a purchase or appointment booking. And so, basically, when you think about all those actions that I'm speaking about, they actually are able to, like those emails are able to do this by providing valuable information, building trust, and encouraging engagement with your brand. So, unlike general marketing emails focusing on promotions or announcements, lead nurturing emails are strategically crafted to address your lead's specific needs, interests, and pain points at various stages of the buyer journey. Okay. And those emails are usually triggered to send based on actions taken by your prospects. Okay. So there always has to be something that leads to you sending this type of emails. Now, how email nurture campaigns work? Well, it really depends. Lead nurturing emails are also often sent in a sequence. Okay. So a lead nurture sequence is a series actually of interconnected emails designed to build a relationship with the lead over time. And this sequence typically consists of multiple emails sent at strategic intervals, each with a specific purpose in guiding the lead toward your desired action. So let me give you pretty fast how a lead nurturing campaign sequence typically works. So you have the trigger. So your prospective customer takes a specific action, such as signing up for your email newsletter or leaving your website without purchasing. So that's the trigger. Next, you have segmentation. So the email subscribers are categorized on their characteristics, behaviors, or interest, and these segments can then be used to deliver relevant content. And you have automated delivery, so emails are sent automatically at predetermined intervals or in response to specific actions taken by the lead. You have progressive. Each email in the sequence builds upon the previous one, providing relevant information to actually move the lead closer to a conversion in case the last email didn't result in conversion. Next, you have conversion opportunities. So every email includes a call to action to take the desired action, whether making a purchase, downloading an app, starting a trial, or booking an appointment. And finally, you have ongoing nurturing. So even after a conversion, you can continue nurturing customers to encourage them to return to another purchase. Okay. So that's pretty good. So basically, the sequence you have trigger, segmentation, automated delivery, progressive engagement, conversion opportunities, ongoing nurturing. So that's actually the typical sequence. Now, there could be some variations here and there, but the typical sequence actually looks that way. Now, what are the benefits of lead nurturing emails? So let's say lead nurturing emails replace the spray and pray approach with personalized, relevant content that resonates with subscribers based on their interest and stage in the buying process. Okay. So this approach positions actually your brand as a helpful resource, building trust and credibility. And that's one thing that you want to have. Qualifies also the approach qualifies leads so you can focus your efforts on your target audience, right? You do not want to be speaking to every lead. You want to speak only to qualified leads. And also the approach shortens the sales cycle by addressing hesitations and providing timely information. So, well crafted lead nurture sequences increase the likelihood of conversion and help build lasting customer relationships, fostering loyalty and encouraging repeat business. And that's what you want to have. You want to have repeat business. You want to have an ongoing relationship with that lead, especially if it's a qualified lead. So that's the kind of scenario you want to really anticipate. So, what are the best practices here? I want to speak to you about the best practices for crafting high performing lead nurturing emails. Okay. Now, creating effective lead nurturing emails is actually both an art and a science based on what I've seen the last 40 years. Implement those best practices to lead nurturing emails that build meaningful relationships with your prospects, ultimately leading to more conversions. First of all, you want to segment your audience. This is important. Okay, one of the most powerful ways to improve the effectiveness of your lead nurturing emails is through audience segmentation. So, by dividing your email list up based on specific criteria, your emails can be more relevant and personalized content for each subscriber. So, there are ways to actually segment your audience. You can segment your audience by demographics, by behavior, by purchase history, also by interests on or preference. Okay, so use data from surveys, quizzes, or sign up forms to group subscribers based on their interests or needs. Then you can send targeted content based on what they care about most. So, for example, a nutritionist can ask new email subscribers about their dietary goals, for example, weight loss, weight management, food allergies, sports nutrition. Then they can send relevant content like how to discover food allergies that might ultimately lead potential customers to book a nutrition session. You also want to automate emails based on audience behavior. So basically, you are able to send timely, relevant emails based on your subscribers' specific actions. And this approach actually is pretty powerful because it ensures that your leads receive the right message at the right time, increasing the chances of engagement and conversion. For example, sending a welcome email after a lead subscribes to your list can help encourage their first purchase. Cart abandonment emails can remind online shoppers what they are interested in. Follow up emails after a customer's purchase can help familiarize them with their new product so they fall in love with it and are more likely to become loyal customers who come back for more. So, you also want to craft compelling emails. This is really important. So, creating compelling lead nurturing emails is actually crucial for engaging your audience and moving them toward conversion. That's what you want, right? Move them toward conversion. So, let me give you a few key elements that you need to really keep in mind when creating your emails. Think about design and layout, email copy, clickable subject lines, personalization, and CTA, among others. Okay. So those are the top five, but I always like to throw in there another element. You want to provide value, don't just promote. So focus on delivering valuable content that helps your audience solve problems or learn something new. This builds trust and positions your brand as a valuable resource, not just a seller. Okay. So just keep it relevant to your business. Okay. So if you remember one thing, create emails your subscribers will look forward to receiving, not just more promotional messages in their inbox. So, when I speak about the design and layout, for instance, you want to create visually appealing emails that are easy to read and navigate. Use a clean, mobile responsive design with a clear hierarchy of information. Think also about the email copy. So, you want to write concise, engaging copy that speaks directly to your audience's needs and interests. Use a conversational tone that feels appropriate for your brand and focus on the benefits to the reader. Think about clickable subject lines. So craft attention grabbing subject lines that make recipients want to open your emails. Keep them short, clear, and relevant to the email content. Avoid clickbait. Not meeting a lead's expectations could annoy them and harm your relationship. Think about personalization. So go beyond beyond using the recipient's name. Personalize based on you want to personalize content based on his or her preferences, behavior, or purchase history to make your emails more relevant. Think about CTA. Include a single clear CTA in each email to actually guide recipients towards the desired action. So giving them too many choices could actually result in no action at all. That's important. So you also want to measure and optimize every element in your email nurture campaigns. This is really important from a scalability point of view. So to maximize the performance of your lead nurturing emails, you want to continuously measure their performance and optimize based on the data you are collecting. So start by tracking key email marketing metrics. So for instance, you have engagement metrics, but you also have conversion metrics. So for engagement metrics, you want to monitor open rates, click-through rates, and unsubscribe rates to gauge how well your emails resonate with your audience. And what about conversion metrics? Well, you want to track actions taken after a subscriber clicks on a link on your link, such as purchases made or appointments booked, to determine how effective your emails are at reaching your goals. Okay, and the thing is that you got to be in a constant, review mode, if you will. You want to look for patterns in what types of emails, subject lines, or content perform best, right? And so in your email sequences, identify any drop-off points where engagement decreases to determine if you need to update a specific email to make it more engaging or shorten the overall sequence, right? There has to be a trial and error process. You have to constantly adapt. Remember that conversion rate is arguably the most important metric to optimize for. So a high open rate doesn't mean much if it doesn't translate into purchases, right? You want to boost revenue. You're not really there to just do stuff that really is important. You have to boost revenue. So you want to hypothesize what might improve performance in your emails. Then you want to run A/B test to experiment with every element one at a time to see what works best. So test elements can be copy variations, imagery, email layout, subject line alternatives. Those are really important. Different offers or incentives, for example, CTA placements or wording, sending times, or number of emails in a sequence. Okay. Now, optimization will be an ongoing process. So what works today may not work as well tomorrow. So keep testing and refining to stay ahead of changing customer preferences and behaviors. So what are the types here? If you think about how to create killer lead nurturing emails, I want to share with you a few types to really pay attention to. So actually 5 types of lead nurturing emails, okay, that you can really try. So first of all, you have the welcome emails. So welcome emails are often the first way a lead will interact with your brand after subscribing. They set the tone for your relationship with the new leads and can significantly impact future engagement. So you have a thank you email with incentive. Here you want to express gratitude for subscribing and give them their incentive, like a discount code if you offered one when you got their email address. So the first email a subscriber receives include a guide, but also a CTA to schedule a business coaching strategy session. This if you are in the coaching field, for instance. And then, so after the thank you email with incentive, you have the brand story email. So here you want to introduce new leads to your company's history, values, or mission to help them connect with your brand on a deeper level. You also have education on product or industry. So here you want to provide valuable information related to your products and services or niche. This builds trust and shows off your expertise. You have social proof, so you can share customer testimonials or reviews to build trust and credibility. You have incentive reminders. So the thing is, it's very easy for leads to get distracted and forget about the incentive they have. So gently remind subscribers about any time sensitive offers or discounts that they received when signing up. Okay, so this is important. So now there are just a few ways to use welcome emails to build connections with leads while providing value. Okay, so in your case, what you want to do is you want to experiment with different tactics to find what works for your business and what is actually less efficient. So besides welcome email, you also have abandonment email flows. So abandonment emails are triggered when potential buyers show interest in your products or services but don't complete a desired action. Those emails aim to re-engage leads and encourage them to return to your site. There are two main types of abandonment emails. So you have the browse abandonment email, and then you have the cart abandonment email. Browse abandonment email. Browse abandonment emails are sent when visitors view specific pages on your website but leave without adding anything to their cart, booking an appointment, etc. So those emails remind leads about their interest and can provide additional information or incentives to encourage a conversion. So for example, if a client viewed the services page at an auto repair shop without booking an appointment, the shop could email more information about that service and a CTA to schedule. You also have cart abandonment email. So those are triggered when customers add items to their cart but don't end up completing the checkout process. So these emails typically remind customers about what they left behind and sometimes include an incentive to buy or additional helpful information. So effective abandonment email have a few things in common. They optimize email timing so that the customer is still excited to buy, usually within a few hours. So you want to use your A/B tests to figure out the timing that gets you the most conversions. You want to use personalized content to surface the products and services your lead clicked on in the first place. Also, you want to offer helpful information to address possible reasons why the lead didn't purchase right away, like product reviews, FAQs, or shipping information. You always want to include a clear call to action to return to where the subscriber left off. So by implementing abandonment email flows, you can recover potentially lost sales and provide a helpful reminder, okay, to customers who may have become distracted. You also have replenishment email reminders, okay? So remember, your existing customers are also leads. You need to continue building those relationships to bring first-time buyers back. So replenishment reminder emails are great for products that shoppers buy frequently, like coffee or hair products. And those emails remind customers when it's time to reorder their favorite products. So the key to effective replenishment reminders is actually timing, okay? So you want to send the email when the customer is likely running low on the products, but before they have had to go without or seek alternatives. And you can use a purchase history to estimate when customers typically need to repurchase a product. You also have appointment reminder emails. So appointment reminder emails are similar to replenishment reminders, but for service brands. So businesses like dental offices or auto shops, where customers constantly come back for another appointment, greatly benefit from these emails. So remind them when it's time for the next appointment instead of waiting for them to book, which could result in less frequent appointments. And then you also have post purchase emails. Post purchase emails are essential for nurturing customer relationships, encouraging repeat businesses, and reducing buyer's remorse and returns. So those emails can take various forms, each serving a specific purpose in the customer journey. So you have order confirmation. So immediately after purchase or appointment booking, send an email thanking the customer and confirming the details. You also have shipping and delivery confirmation. So for physical products, keep customers up to date on their order status with shipping and delivery confirmations. Include tracking information so they follow along. A good delivery experience ensures they feel comfortable shopping with you online. You also have educational content emails. So here you are providing tips, tutorials, or best practices for using the purchased product or enhancing the customer experience with the service you provided. This will ensure their satisfaction and make them more likely to return. Okay. So, bottom line is you want to really guide customers toward purchase with lead nurturing emails in a consistent manner. So, in closing, today's conversation, I spoke to you about how to create killer lead nurturing emails. I give you the snapshot, the best practices, and the types of emails you can think about: welcome emails, abandonment email flows, replenishment reminder emails, appointment reminder emails, and post purchase emails. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.